Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Enigma Mode Path of Magic livestream. Today, we're going to be looking at empowering for the first time. Been dabbling a little bit, so I'm a little bit more prepared than usual. To be honest, last week, I was just super gung-ho into development mode for Enigma, so it was really hard for me to play. Whereas now, yeah, I still want to develop. To be honest, I always want to develop, but I'm also interested in what's going on here. So, at least for today, we're going to be more focused on what's actually happening in game and in theory. We'll see. I have to try and keep these things kind of tight. Hello, Hal. Welcome. Hello, everybody. Give me a moment here. Setting up my little chat thing. Ayo, nice. Now I can see everybody, but can I see my rested buff? That's very important. No, because I don't have one. All right, let's see. I'll go in here, and then I'll sit. Okay, I can see the resting shelter fire. All right, nice, awesome. Thank you. I needed a bubble. It's always good to have a bubble. So if any of you are confused, in Path of Magic, basically your survival depends, or on Enigma mode, sorry. Your survival pretty much depends on whether you maintain a bubble or not. And in traditional Valheim, there is no bubble until Staff Shield, which is magic era, right? So probably Mistlands. But in Path of Magic, you can get bubble by surviving any melee attack and blocking. You'll get a bubble. So basically, you have to have more current health than the attack does damaged, and that would do it. So, in addition to that, there are special spears that have magic effects. So one of them is the Wolf Spear, and the Wolf Spear gives all the players nearby a bubble. So pretty much that's how Hal gave me a bubble right there. He dropped a Wolf Spear on the floor. Like if I equip the Wolf Spear and then I throw it, there you go. You got a new bubbly wubbly. Honestly, this is probably one of the features I haven't actually seen players use that much, but it's really, really powerful. The spears, especially the bubbling spears, the carapace spear, they're really, really strong. So that's what was going on there. And welcome, Fish. Welcome. Yeah, I feel ya. I know that my streaming time is a bit inconvenient for people, to be honest. I know a lot of people it's like later. So like what's better for them, I think is like 2 or 3 hours ago. But ultimately, I just got to find a time that works. And hey, chicken! Your hen lived, Tal. Sorry, I love seeing them running around. They're so cute. I got to find a time that works for me, basically, where I can stick with it for multiple years. Because players can play, and they can afford to just play all day or whatever, and then get kind of tired in a month or two. But I have to figure out how to be consistent and play on the same character for years and years and years and years, right? So the key to that is kind of being slow and doing other things with Valheim so that I can, like, not get too tired of it, if that makes sense. But what we're gonna go look for here is our newest addition to the town, who's gonna be the key to our stronger weapons, to be honest. Here, I can raise the volume pretty easily. What about now? Am I louder now? Maybe that helps, Fire. I just have to make sure it doesn't get so loud I go red and garbly, but probably it's good now. Welcome, Fire. Welcome, by the way. It makes sense, Fish, that I've noticed you play at a similar time I do. Generally, like, I'm often, like, up. Maybe I'll stay up till, like, 1 or 2. And at that time, the server's pretty dead. Like, the server is mostly active from, like, 10 a.m. my time to, like, 8 p.m. my time. After that, it gets slower. But it's been really active recently, actually. For the first time in the server's history, there were 12 players logged on. I thought that was cool, because I didn't even know that the mod worked that easily, that you can just increase the player count really simply. Like, you just put a mod on the server, and then boom, it's done. You don't even need to, like, talk to your server host or anything. I thought that was a thing, but it's not a thing. So that was exciting. But anyway, what I want to show you all today is empowering. So in Enigma mode, there are a lot of different NPCs that have kind of specific purposes. I'm one of those people who thinks that the Diverger are a really, really cool part of Valheim. Like, to be honest, it's one of my favorite parts. I love the way that the Diverger just are, the little comments they make, their vibe. But to me, they seem like overly neutral. Like, they're here in this world, but they do nothing. They serve no purpose to the player. So, like, the player doesn't really have any reason to ever interact with the Diverger, aside from to kill some of them to get their needle. You know what I mean? And that's problematic. So what we've done is make it so that there's a lot of different reasons to do things with Diverger, right? So as you've seen in earlier streams, basically all of the Diverger, even just a normal Diverger, are traders. So instead of there being like one special trader, every Diverger can trade. That way, players immediately get a reason to trade with them, right? Like this guy, for example, this is an empowered fishmonger. But if I were to get something I could sell to him, I probably have some nonsense somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, 50 bone fragments. There we go. This is sellable. And 50 feathers. So you can find any diverger in the game and just find something, right? And you just toss a random amount at them. And then they'll be like, huh, okay, I can offer you this much. As you can see, he says, if you give me 50 feathers, I'll give you 50 coins, right? So then we take our 50 feathers, we throw them, and then boom, they turn into coins. So that's like a returning, sort of recurring mechanic, you'll notice. Enigma Mode doesn't have any like UI stuff for the most part. So you never like click on an inventory and do something, because I can't actually do that. And that actually works out because I love avoiding UI. It's like what I always want to do in video game development in general. Like a great example of avoiding UI is the oven in Valheim. I think they did a great job with the oven. You put stuff in the oven, you take it out, you don't ever look in a UI, right? That's what I'm talking about. I find that kind of mechanic to be more rewarding. But my point is that there's Verger and you can sell things to them, right? Old Verger are like that, even the normal ones you find in the towers, etc., etc. You also did see, though, that in general, Diverger just show up randomly in Enigma Mode. So they can just spawn with other things and that kind of thing. It's really easy to find Verger. And so, like, if you're in the meadows, you'll find Verger. They're in every biome. Sometimes you'll find them and they'll save you and they'll kill all the monsters. Other times you'll find them and the monsters kill them. It really adds more, like, kind of strife into the world. And for me, I like that a lot more when the world feels more active, if that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool fire, just how the Diverger, I think Iron Gate already did a good job with the Diverger. It's just the same kind of thing they do with other things. Like, they make a kind of neutral thing, and then you need to, how do I put it? You need to animate the neutral thing they made. And they make very beautiful things, but they lack sort of a meaning or a depth to them. So that's where scripting comes in. And, like, that's why, like, if Iron Gate did a really fully fledged job with things, I wouldn't be able to make Enigma Mode. So, like, the way Iron Gate develops is what enabled me to work on this project that, you know, sometimes I say, like, I'm working on it, but really, like, I just manage the project. But it's like a compilation of loads and loads and loads of people playing Valheim and trying it out, right? That's what's really going on, so to speak. So, the Diverger Blacksmith is one of these special Diverger. Not only does the Diverger allow you to sell things, but he also has special features, okay? So to summon a blacksmith, if you're playing Enigma Mode, what you need to do is make a forge, and then you're going to build a pile of coins next to the forge. Makes sense? So basically, we would build a pile of coins here, or out there, as long as it's close to this forge, and then we type, say, blacksmith. If you put a question mark, it'll teach you how to do it. So it's like, oh, okay, these are the things that a blacksmith can do. And then if I remember right, if I wait a little bit, it'll tell me how to summon them. Or maybe that's in traders, actually. I should probably put a message here showing how to summon them. I'm not sure, though, because the empowering system is like a rabbit hole into a very long tunnel. It's one of the features that people tend to either really love or hate. But people who hate it just don't use it. So it kind of works out. Although, if you want to beat bosses, you pretty much have to use empowered gear. Maybe it's possible to use other mechanics and beat bosses, but the time limit makes it really hard because the bosses have a lot of health. So you'd have to have some way to do a lot of damage to the boss without having, like, level 96 weapons. Could be. I just don't know exactly how that would go. But either way, eventually, you'll end up with your blacksmith, right? And then your blacksmith has a couple different things that he can do. So first off, before I get to empowering, I'm going to show you tempering, which is more, let's say, reasonable, right? We're gonna just go in here real quick. I'm gonna repair some stuff. Let's go. And I want to repair my knife. If you see, I upgraded my knife to level 3. And so let's look at this. We have a level 3 silver knife, and it has 300 durability. Okay? Pay attention to that durability. There's actually 3 services that the blacksmiths offer. The first one is tempering, and this is the cheapest one. It's the one that's available most early, because all you need is 99 coins. And one of the forge extensions. I think it's the anvil. I don't actually remember, but it's probably there. We'll see in a moment. So what you do is you build an item near the blacksmith to trigger the special thing, right? So in this case, I want to make a little table here just to make it easier to see what's going on and everything. So let's look at our build options and let's set something up here. Because I've actually already broken one of the cardinal rules of having a blacksmith. But I figure it's better for me to just show you why. Why you shouldn't do what I did. But we'll wait for it to actually happen. For now, I'm just going to clear this a bit. And I want to make him a little shelf. That's all I'm going for. Just a little kind of shelf thing. I could use this table. Why not? That works. So I'm just going to put a little table here. And then I'm going to do this. Boom. Nice. Okay. Got a little table. Looking all good. All right. So now what we can do is take our coin pile here, and I want to temper my items. One of the things I found people actually like is being able to get increased durability. So what's going to happen here is he essentially sharpens the item, right? Now, I tried to build something, and he said he can't because he needs a grinding wheel. That's what I was talking about earlier. So what I need to do is I need to make one of these grinding wheels. So in order to do that, I need to make a stone cutter inside of the base, right? And for now, is there anywhere I can put this where it's not in the way? I guess sort of right here. This might work, actually. If I destroy that, I can probably sneak this in, right? Yeah, did I pick that stuff up? Yeah. Alright, let's actually destroy both of these. I'm going to reorganize this a little bit. May as well have the stone cutter. There's a couple reasons that you'd be building one, actually. This is a very useful item for reasons I won't get into. This sharpening stone here. Alright, so we did that. So now I need to make the... Where's that? Smith's anvil. Why can't I... I definitely picked up the iron, right? Yeah, but I only have 18 iron. Ah, okay. Use the 2 iron for the stone cutter. I see. One second. I'll just toss this down here. I need to go grab 2 more iron. I think it's in the chest over here. We don't have a whole lot of iron, but we got something. Here? Yeah, there we go. 2 iron. Nice. Okay. So we make our little stone cutter. There we go. And then we also need to make sure that I replace this thing, right? I'm gonna just go with something like this. Boom. And here we go. We have our grinding stone. But for the sake of making the diverger outside look more interesting, I'm gonna place it outside next to him to kind of make it seem like, oh, he's actually sharpening your stuff. Make sense? So we need to flatten things a little bit here. Let's do that. More space? What do you mean more space? Ah, okay. I mean, I guess this works. Let's see. A little bit weird with that angle, but that's okay. Okay, so now we have our actual grinding wheel. So now we can pay him 1 coin stack. And he's like, oh, okay. Throw the gear here. So we're going to toss our silver knife. And then boom, boom, look at that. And then we pick it back up. As you can see, it's I should adjust this here a tiny bit. There we go. Now when because I want it so when I toss it, it doesn't go into his spot. Makes sense? So now if we look at our silver knife, look at that. The durability is 1,000 out of 300. Huh. So what actually happens is it over-durables, basically, your weapon. So the weapon is still technically the same. The max durability is 300. So, for example, if I start, like, wailing on something here, right? Let's start attacking that table a little bit. And now I look at the knife. We can see that it has 997 durability. So it did go down a little bit. But now let's go try and repair this knife. And we'll see that we can't actually repair anything. That's because the knife's max durability is 300. So tempering is a cheap way to make your existing gear last a lot longer. So it's very useful for things that break a lot, such as bows, hammers, certain kinds of armor, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay him another stack of coins here. I just need to go a little bit further away. Grab the coins. I just saw Fire's comment. Yeah, they're missing something. Laser guns. It's true. All right. Nice. Okay. And basically, you pay 99 coins for every one of your tempers. So we do another one, and this time I'm gonna go with the bow. That breaks a lot. Although right now the bow's level 3. Let me actually see. Can I level up my fine wood bow to level 4? Let's see. I can. Nice. Okay, cool. There we go. So now we have a level 4 fine wood bow, which has 250 durability. So now let's toss our fine wood bow here. Boom. There we go. Now it's set up. I guess this table looks kind of weird, to be honest. I'll just do it like this. That works. All right. So now what is our fine wood bow? It has 700 durability out of 250. So as you can see, it gets, like, kind of tripled. I don't actually remember how it works, to be honest, because I actually used to think it was tripled. But this went from 300 to 1,000. And then this one went from 750 to 250 to 700. Which is odd, if you think about it. Because if it's doing the same thing, why did this one get triple plus 100? And then this one got triple minus 50? Obviously, there's something going on here that I'm not aware of. So maybe it looks at, like, the base stat of the durability or something. Either way, you over-repair by tempering. And that allows you to make gear that lasts a lot longer for those longer adventures, if you've gotten tired of your bow breaking, etc., etc. But this is only the beginning. Now I can talk a little bit about empowering. But before oh, you got some silver. Oh, you're awesome, Hal. Thank you. Yeah, we got a decent amount of stuff here. So basically, empowering allows you to make weapons much stronger. And I'll just do like 2 attempts, and then Hal can use the rest of them. And we'll see how he does. But before I do that, I need to get the materials so I can actually make these payment chests. We need the fine wood, ruby, coins. There we go. I need another stack of coins here. Let's see. We got I got a DC icon here, but the stream's going on, so not really sure what that's about. Oh, there we go. That'll do it. All right, let's see what happened here. I'm not actually sure why. I feel like when I stream, I've been disconnecting more. But let's see. The stream is fine. No dropped frames. Everything's good. Okay, what about the server? It's 12:28. Okay, so it's not a time that it would normally crash, because sometimes it crashes like on the hour, right? So let's see what's going on here. 1, 2, 3. I'm just logging in real quick to make sure. I can also check Discord and see if other people got disconnected. That usually shows that the server crashed. Ba-dum, bum, bum. Let's see. Server chat. No, where are the chatty people? Here we go. Yeah, so everyone got disconnected. So probably the server crashed. Let's see what happened. Bum bum. Yeah, the server's off right now. Bum bum bum. Okay, I see. I'm looking at the log right now. Bear with me for a moment. Okay, basically... Okay, it's saved. Yeah, it's saved. Some stuff happened. Hal picked up his gear. I tempered the silver knife. And then someone tried to connect. Narsha tried to connect. And then... yeah, then everyone got disconnected. There's not even that many people online right now. I honestly, I have no idea what happened there. Let's see, did it turn back on? No, it didn't. Very odd. I'll turn it back on here. Yeah, I'm wondering, it's very odd for the server to crash like this. That's not normal. I know it may seem like, oh, there's so many EWP things that it makes sense, but EWP is actually really, really reliable. So, it could be related to people using mods, but I'm not sure about that, to be honest. Because basically what happens when mods cause the server to crash is if someone uses a mod that spawns extra stuff, Enigma wasn't designed with those extra things in mind, so those extra things will trigger scripts. So you can basically have a mod on a client that then spawns a bunch of things, and Enigma then tries to spawn a bunch of stuff in addition to that, and then it like hangs the server. So that can happen. Absolutely, client mods. I mean, and in particular, I've learned like I wish I could just tell people like please just use quality of life mods, but people who like modding Valheim, they go ham. Like they'll use 80 mods, 90 mods, 130 mods. So like you have to kind of be reasonable with people though, because one of the things I like doing is enabling people to play in different ways, you know what I mean? So I'm restarting. Let's see what's happening here. We got the... yeah, the server's back online. Let's see what happened there. Bum-ba-dum. It probably won't. I'm curious actually how much got rolled back. Because basically, my character would have saved, and I would have just gotten a free temper. Basically. We'll see, though, because the world literally saved and then crashed immediately afterwards. So let's see how it looks. Does our diverger have a table? No, he has no table. Okay, so basically, that happened. Alright. Now I just get to redo that, because I still have the tempered stuff, right? Because when the world crashes... oh, that means I duplicated a bunch of shit too, doesn't it? Well, I guess that's fate. We'll call it a demonstration. Yeah, look, see, now I got all these extra things. Oh, whatever. Let me just remake these torches here real quick. So yeah, I guess the server wanted us to empower more things, so it gave us more things to do so. Now we have our torch here. Our torch here. And this is the moment of truth, the actual empowering moment, right? So to start the empowering process, it might also destroy it completely. It's 50-50, a coin flip. You could, which does a lot more damage. That's how you can make things like level 16 weapons, level 32 weapons, level 64 weapons, etc., etc. But let's see how our luck is. We're going to try empowering our 1 silver knife. Now, I strongly encourage you not to do this. You never want to empower your last weapon because there's a chance it's going to get destroyed. Okay, so generally when you're empowering, you'll make a bunch of weapons. Like if I was doing this properly, I'd make like 5 silver knives, level them all up to level 3 or level 4, depending on what my target is. And then I would try and empower them and see how it goes. But I'm going to live on the edge, and I'm just going to roll the dice. I'm going to toss my knife. And, yeah, we lost our knife. Our knife is gone now. That's, that's how it works. So I could have gotten a double strong knife, but I didn't have any luck. So now let's see. Now let's really double down. I got this level 4 fine wood bow. Let's see what happens. Oh, nope. Nope, I don't have a level 4 fine wood bow anymore. I got nothing. So you can see how empowering is very much a love or hate thing. You definitely hate it when it takes stuff away, but when it works, oof, like, I'll go one more time and then I'll give Hal the rest of the attempts here. We're gonna take this level 16 hoe and toss it. Oh, no luck. So basically, I lost all of my stuff. And that's why normally when you do it, you would make multiple weapons. Do you wanna try? And I swear it works. It definitely works. It's just it's a 50-50. So just like you could flip coins wrong a couple times, you can flip coins right a couple times. So if you imagine the opposite of what just happened, let's say I got 3 luckies in a row instead of 3 unluckies. I could have had a level 3 silver knife that become a level 6 silver knife, that then becomes a level 12 silver knife, that then becomes a level 24 silver knife. So you can see why people get quite tempted to empower their weapons, but then things get wrecked. So, oh yeah, I need to give you all this stuff. Here you go. I forgot I had this stuff in my inventory. How? Bum. Okay. Oh, I sold the rubies. Whoops. I'll get you more, actually. Yeah, I primed the luck for Hal. Oh man, let's see. Maybe he'll get more lucky than I did. Let's see. Hey, he did! Look at that! He got lucky! It worked! Look at you! Oh. Oh, but then it didn't work afterwards? Oh, no, you know what? I see what's happening here, actually. I think when the item gets remade, it's considered a new drop. Or did you get it? Did it work? Because, yeah, it explodes both times. You only know you won if you look in the chat and you see the message. So you see how it says, Hal the Magus empowered their Fenring leggings. Hal the Magus empowered their Fenring coat. So you got lucky both times. Hello, Aiden Miles. Don't share me Discord. Don't try and sell me any art, okay? I'm gonna ignore you. If I don't even... Why do I even do this? Hello, by the way. I hope you're a nice person who isn't trying to buffoon me into thinking that you're my friend. You wouldn't do that to me, would you? Aiden? You wouldn't do that. No, Aiden wouldn't do that to me, guys, would he? He's not gonna do that. He's not gonna do it. But to continue, yeah, so now Hal has stronger stuff. Maybe could you throw me one of them real quick so I can show them on stream what it did? So pretty much that's why people in Enigma mode get so obsessed with rubies, silver necklaces, and silver. Because it's essentially the path to much, much stronger gear. So like if we look here, Hal had level 4 Fenring gear, and now it's level 8, which makes everything better. Makes sense? Oh, Aiden, are you a real person? You're asking me about Enigma mode? That's so cool. Well, Enigma mode is it's a different way to play Valheim. It's a vanilla-friendly mod pack that allows you to, how do I put it? Basically, you put Enigma mode on a server, or you play it in single player, and it reworks Valheim so that it lasts longer. It reworks a bunch of the mechanics. It changes the game so that you sort of have more of the things from the very beginning. Makes sense? You can build things earlier on, so you get access to Growlstone and black marble and blackwood or ashwood, all of the different building materials. Technically, just in the Black Forest, you can purchase them, you can do dungeons, you can get them as drops. I believe that Valheim is like more fun when things, how do I put it? When more of the game is available to you earlier on. It has a way of forcing you through biomes to get to certain parts of the game. I think it's a better game if those things are available from the beginning. It's just kind of hard to get them. And then if you want, you can get more of it from that biome. Does that make sense? So like Ashwood, for example. You can get Ashwood anywhere in Path of Magic, but it's only on the Ashlands, in the Ashlands, that you can get loads and loads and loads of Ashwood, if that makes sense. So let's see, and like change the graphics. No, it doesn't change the graphics. It doesn't do anything like that. It uses things that are already in the game and like changes how they work and what they do. Make sense? So that's yeah, it's like a mechanical overhaul of the game. It changes the progression, changes how things work, does a whole bunch of different things there. Okay, cool. So I'm getting that DC icon. Yeah, right? Very scary DC icon. I'll have to figure that out, because there's actually there's this warning message, basically, that is showing up in the server log files, and I haven't figured out what is causing it. So it could be related to that, but I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'll figure it out when I do maintenance next or whatever. So Aiden Miles says, so this makes the game smooth, right? No, it doesn't really do anything to change the smoothness of the game. Or it's like how do I put it? Okay, it's the same Valheim aesthetically. It's the same building pieces, the same enemies. There's nothing new added to it. It's just where things show up is different, if that makes sense. That's where it's changed. And it looks like I have like an actual problem with the server I have to deal with, because if it crashes again, like something's definitely wrong. But I'm not sure what. Yeah, like it just crashed again. But why? Why you be crashing? At first I thought it was the save that made it crash. But it didn't save right now and it crashed. So what's going on here? I guess I gotta figure this out, don't I? Well, at least it was kind enough to let me show you all how empowering works. I gotta look at the log again real quick. Alright. Bum 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 bum. Sorry about this, by the way. I guess this is just life, though. Can't really do much about it. I'll just deal with it. So I gotta narrate and tell you what I'm doing. I'm opening FileZilla, and what I'm doing is looking for the server log, which is a file called screenlog.0. We need to go into here. All right. Oh, Fire. Fire says, I had a gremlin with the type time script that used to cause the DC issues on my server. It was poking every piece within 20,000 meters every 30 seconds. Yeah, that would do it. I did something similar once. I made it accidentally, so every single server save, or sorry, every player action triggers a server save. So basically the server was just constantly saving over and over and over again. But let's see here. So right now it's 12:45. Where's the right log file here? This one was written to recently. Okay, here we go. Let's see. What's going on? So basically, now that it's crashed twice, what I'm trying to figure out is what happened right before it crashed in both times. Okay, in the previous time, someone had just logged in, whereas this time, very interesting. I think, so could everybody who is logged onto the server when this happened, could you send me a screenshot in Discord of the mods that you're using? Because basically, the console tried to run a command, but it's just a negative number. So it tried to run a command called -136293922, which doesn't make any sense. So normally that error would say just 1, like the number 1, and it has to do with when keys get saved. So here something happened right then. Let's see if I can find this number, actually. Maybe it shows up somewhere else. So basically, I have this number I'm looking for, and I'm going into my files here, and I'm going to look for that specific number. Doesn't show up in any of the Enigma scripts, so let's look at the EWP data file. We're gonna see if that has anything wrong with it. EWP data. Here we go. Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah, so why is the server is trying to run a key that is Haloa's ID. But why? I don't understand. It also doesn't really make sense because he was playing earlier and it didn't crash. So is there anything you did differently, Haloa? I could be looking at something that like isn't related, basically. I'm trying to know why would it try and set that key though? Is it just showing that message because it's a negative ID? That's so weird though. I'm not even sure, to be honest. I did not turn the server back on for some reason, so let me do that. 1 second. Oh wait, maybe it is back on. This page just didn't refresh. Nope. Why is it not auto restarting? That's also kind of weird. Let's see. All right, let's go to what is it? It's in settings. That's right, settings. And then auto restart. Is that in configs? Settings? No. Is it restart planner? Maybe that's it. Nope. Where is this? Versions, games. Just give me a moment here. Maybe it's save game manager. This doesn't really matter. Yeah, exactly. You get it. You get it, Fire. The joys of server management. Yeah, so Hallow sent me his mod pack, but I don't see anything wrong with that. I think it's probably a red herring, to be honest. It's probably just because the server saves keys using the player's ID, and the server will put a message that's like -1 when it tries to do that. So because it was your ID, probably it just happened to save one of your keys right before it crashed. Because you're using the quality of life pack, gizmo, more vanilla build pieces, and plant everything. And none of those are breaking mods. They should, like, I don't think any of those are going to be what causes the problem. So let's see, what do I have? What am I running here? Because I'm the thing that was different. You guys were playing, and then I joined. So I have first-person mode, extra slots, crafty boxes, chatter, Valheim Gamma. Yeah, I have the same things I always do. So what could be causing the server to crash like that? I don't know. I guess I just gotta try again and see what happens. If it happens a third time, then I guess this is gonna become a development stream. Gravity Walkthrough says, won't missing pieces generate issues for other players? Yeah, that does if they are non-vanilla pieces. So, like, let's say somebody joins with a client-side mod that adds prefabs to the game, then that could cause problems, but most of the time their stuff just doesn't get saved. So they build something with a non-vanilla prefab, their client sees it, and then the server doesn't have that prefab, so it just, like, deletes it pretty much. When it comes to MVP, or more vanilla build prefabs, which is what Hallow is using, that doesn't actually add anything new to the game. It's all stuff that is already in the game that you can spawn with consoles. So probably that wasn't it, to be honest. I'm going to assume for now that this is related to an error that I get. Not an error, it's actually a warning. So there's this warning in the saver log. It says, writing a lot of data, 114 items, is not optimal. Perhaps use a byte array or two instead. I'll show this. So basically, oh no! 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 So basically, this message I just sent, that's the error that I have to seriously sleuth to figure out, because I went through it. I talked to Yer, and he told me that that means that there's a single game object with loads of data on it, and each time the world file saves one of those objects, it notices that there's lots of data on it and says that's not optimal. But the thing that's so weird about that is He said that it's not based on each field. It's based on like the number of fields, unless I misunderstood him. So basically that message means there's an object with 114 fields. This is too many. That's essentially what it's saying. So the save happens, and then it finds that object, and it calls it out, basically. But, again, like, that's the thing about, like, server stuff. It's really hard to know what is, like, something normal and what's not. Like, right now, for example, I'm getting the disconnection stuff again. So, I guess I have to figure out how to troubleshoot this. Yeah, because it's like, so the server starts crashing. It started crashing now, but it hasn't fully crashed. Makes sense? So something is happening right now that's causing that to get messed up. But like, what? What could it be? Especially because I didn't patch anything. Like, I changed one value last night, but it's not something that... I changed like a 44 to a 30 in one little tiny script. So it's not... It's probably not related to that. So I don't even know, to be honest. And now... What, now everything's fine? We survived? We just had a bunch of disconnection for some reason? Because, I mean, it could also be that it's just a bad day wherever the data center is, and, you know, their server's catching on fire or something. I don't really know, you know? I don't have any way to test these things. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It was working. I saw people were playing fine here, and it was good, right? And then I joined, and now it's all messed up. Now things seem fine. One moment. Let me ask someone something. All right. Okay, I'm back. So Fire says, I'm having trouble even thinking of 114 fields. Strong assumption is it's not normal if it crashes 3 times, right? That makes it harder to know for sure. It could be a server provider issue. Yeah, exactly. That's what it's always hard to figure these things out, right? And like now that like it's saved and I didn't even have like I mean now everything's fine. I'm not having any DC icons or anything. But Let's see. Hello, Kit. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. We're debugging, pretty much, trying to figure out what's been causing these extra DC icons and weird crashes that aren't normal, that don't show anything incriminating in logs. So now it's like totally fine. And let's see, who's online right now? Aloha, Index, One Step, Jerry, Arizosa. Okay. Ah, there we go. There's a DC icon again. But is this the save one? I think this is the save one. No, because it's exactly one. So now, okay. Now this is a crash that could be just the server itself. Because it's exactly at 1 p.m. and sometimes it does crash at that point. So maybe it was like the lead up to that. I'm still not sure. Let's see. Oh man. All right, all right. Okay. How do I do this? Because I want people to be able to use mods, but I need some way to limit people from trying to play with like 50 mods, because I can't, like, if someone's on the server and doing that, I can't, it like makes it so I can't clearly know what's causing problems. Make sense? So, okay, I'm gonna try and bear with me. Okay, one more idea. Okay, so basically, yeah, and it's funny too, because the mod thing, it's like, yeah, I don't know how to, it's really important that people have the freedom, from my perspective, to be able to try out different mods. But, like, the freedom to, like, you like that mod and you're using it, not like, okay, I'm gonna have 50 different mods. Does that make sense? But also, it could just be something else. So I need to verify it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna turn the server back on, and then I'm gonna tell Dark to log on, because he's the one with a lot of mods. So if I turn the server on and I pay attention to the exact moment he logs on, we can see, because so far actually the DC icons ended when he logged out, and then I told him to log back on, and then the server crashed. But it crashed at exactly 1. So it could have just been coincidence. That's why I have to recreate it one more time. And then maybe we can make it work. Let's see. Welcome, Kit. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, you caught me in the middle of debugging. So Kit says, I threw a few of your EWP scripts on the server and people love it. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's the idea. Like, Enigma it's basically like a propaganda project. I know that sounds funny, but it's like the idea is, if I can provide people with a really fun experience that they can copy paste bits of, then it's going to spread like a virus and people will just customize it and make it their own and like do different things with it. And more and more and more and more people will be exposed to scripting. And ultimately, that's my goal. I want as many people as possible to know about EWP, because it answers Valheim's problems. And it puts the things we dislike and get frustrated with Iron Gate, EWP puts them in our hands. Make sense? So, okay. I can log on. I got back into the server. And so, let's see. Now that I'm here... Didn't I throw... Now I'm confused. Didn't I throw... I'm so confused. What happened to my inventory? Didn't I get rid... Oh no, okay. Halloa gave me a new fine wood bow. Okay. And he threw back the other things. Okay, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So, basically... Oh... Yeah. Oh, okay, that's awesome. Yeah, I would love to know about that because, like, so basically, when you use Enigma on an existing server, it has to run location commands, and that will be really laggy until it finishes. And if it doesn't do that, then the world won't have Slayer Towers, Charred Fortresses in different places. It won't have any of the changes. So that part is kind of like, if it works properly, when you put Enigma mode on an old world, it's going to be like, hey, this is an old world. You better have a backup. Things are going to start in 30 seconds or whatever. And then it starts doing the commands, and it should completely lag out. Like, it should almost freeze for like a minute, 2 minutes. And then it'll finish, and then it should be fine. You can save it and exit and rejoin. And from that point, nothing else will happen. That's how it's supposed to work if everything's working. And there's no way around the lag spike, because the lag spike is caused by using the location commands. And like, you have to use those to add locations to the world. So Enigma automates that process so people don't have to know how to do it themselves. But there probably is some kind of weirdness there, because I've learned that players have absolutely zero tolerance for lag spikes. So even if you tell them, like, you can put a message in the screen saying, it's about to get laggy, it's going to get really laggy, there's going to be lag, and then it gets laggy, and they don't take it as like, oh, this is supposed to happen. Anytime there's lag, the player feels like something is really wrong. Even if, yeah, like during upgrade world commands, that's gonna, you know, that's gonna happen. But usually that lag is just in the beginning, and it's just while, specifically when it's removing the existing locations. Because in order to add locations to a new place, because Enigma like moves a lot of locations around, it makes it so some things are in the Black Forest. Like, you can find goblin camps in the Black Forest in the edge of the world in Enigma. You find like a bunch of Ashland's assets in the mountains. You find charred fortresses in mountains and plains and mistlands, etc. So there's a whole bunch of things that it has to do. And in order to make the space for that, it has to remove some of the current locations. And during that removal step, it's quite laggy. Make sense? Okay, so I've been on here for a couple minutes. Everything's fine. So, okay. So now we're going to try telling Dark to log in now. It's 108. All good. All this stuff's good. So now let's see what happens. And so Kit, do you want to tell me more? What happened? What happened after that? Yeah, and so you didn't back anything up. That's okay. I kind of figured. I was like, I mean, I know I can warn people about backups, but if they run this on their world, it's literally gonna like carve paths into their world, right? And like do a bunch of other things. So like, I know at some point that's gonna be a problem. Like, at some point, it's going to remove locations, and the person won't know about that, and then they're going to get frustrated, and they won't have had a backup. But luckily, Valheim makes automatic backups. That's what... So you can, like, usually get a backup from, like, a day ago or something like that. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so now Darko logged on. So... if it was something in his mod pack, pretty soon, this issue will show up. If it isn't something in his mod pack, then things will just be fine. Make sense? So we'll see, yeah, we'll see what happens. So far it looks good. And it could also be like maybe something was wrong with the server host and then they did the hourly reset thing and then it was fine. But still not sure. I guess I'll just keep playing and see. Because at this point, we've done some empowering, right? This is, that's done. So, I lost, I lost my weapons. Classic. So, let's see. I also lost my level 16 hoe. I don't know why, I thought that would go better than it did. But now it's like totally smooth, everything's good. Funny. No idea. No idea. There's actually, to be honest, there's a bunch of things that have happened in Valheim that I've never been able to explain. Like, I've seen some crazy stuff. One of the things that, like, if you run the Enigma autopather and you turn off the parts of it that require a player to be nearby, so basically it just makes the path through the entire world without the player being there. If you do that, you can imagine, okay, you're logged on, it's building the paths, it's building the paths, it's building the paths, right? But then you log out and you log into a different world, it'll keep building the paths from where it left off on a whole new world if you don't fully exit Valheim. So I've always been like, wait, so that means a poke, which is something EWP does, persists through going to the title screen and coming back? You know? It's, oh. Ah, Kit says, Kit mentioned something. Let's see, he was talking about EWP data and empowering. And so he wants to know how to make empowering more forgiving. So basically, if you look in the, I think it's the Diverger blacksmithing script, you can find a weight 0.5 somewhere. That is the number you're looking for. Yeah, I don't, the doubling thing happens. Yeah, so Halua asked why sometimes the messages show up twice. And I haven't figured that out either. I think it has to do with the kind of chunk thing. But what's going on here? We got, I mean, it looks like everyone's back. Halua's here, I'm here. Everything's good. Yeah, I mean, I don't see any DC icons or anything. Very curious. Very curious. Okay, I guess I'm just not going to worry about it much anymore. Until it happens again, right? Kit says, one cool feature I did on accident is that all of the dungeons were loaded, stayed normal with added mobs until they were Ah! That's interesting. Yeah, you're right. Oh, you could use Enigma Mode as a new game plus. That is interesting. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, because when you have the world normally, it's already loaded all of the dungeons and stuff, right? So then it doesn't redo them until you run Enigma Mode and then run a location reset. That's an interesting way to put it. Think of it as like Enigma Mode is New Game Plus, because I mean, it pretty much is, right? Like, I mean, it's like, imagine Valheim where you have almost all the build pieces available from the very beginning. Like, that's what That's what Enigma Mode is, right? And like, look at that. That's so funny. I love watching players harvest pollinated stuff because it just like you see like a huge pile. Let's find something pollinated. Here we go. Pollinated onion. You ready? Whoa! Oh, it's so funny. Too funny. So if you don't know what's happening here, in Enigma Mode, if you make a beehive, right, there's a whole bunch of mechanics to change the beehives. And pretty much, when you have a beehive, anything you plant nearby has a chance to become a pollinated version of itself. And this is like, I did the beehive scripts that add the mechanics and all that stuff, but the pollinated part, this is actually a script by Architect that was shared in Valheim World Editing like 2 years ago. So there you go. Thanks, Architect. You got a part in Enigma. But pretty much, their idea wasn't as crazy as mine. So theirs, they like doubled it or something. But I was like, what if we make it so the pollinated items give so many that you only need to plant like one? There you go. That's the idea. And that way you can have a little garden that goes a really long way and does a lot. Let's see. Darko had a question real quick. The mist Odin spawns should go away after 30 seconds automatically. If it doesn't, probably because of timing of the server restarting, then you can remove it, but only with a mist sword? No, would it? I feel like I gave players a way to remove mist, but I don't remember what the other method was. Let me see this real quick. What's going on here? Our fishmonger friend is here. He's helping Hal. Helping Hal fight some gobbos. Yeah, so I guess I can talk about the silver thing. But everything seems fine now. There's not even, I haven't even seen the disconnection icon like a little bit. So I think it's all good. And by the way, thanks for watching, everybody. There's like 17 people watching or something. That's kind of crazy. I do these streams and I expect like 5 or 10 people to watch and I'm happy. It's really for people like on the server who want to learn more about how to play, or people who play Enigma Mode and they want to learn more about how to play it in single player. Because you can like watch the stream or listen to it while you're playing. Like, that's the idea. I don't know if that actually works for people, but yeah, that's the idea. So let's see. I don't have silver anymore. I wrecked it. I wrecked all the silver. Oh, classic. Wait, actually no, maybe we do still have some silver. Yeah, we have 10 silver. Do you want to empower anything else, Haloa? I kind of want to make another silver knife. I really like silver knives. Where is it? Even with the icons, I can't find it. Here we go, silver knife. Oh, 2 iron, huh? Let's see. What's this? And now there's... Why is it running so perfectly now? It just saved and I didn't get a single disconnection icon. I am so confused. Okay, now my gut says that it was something wrong with the server host, and then the hourly reset thing was like cleared it. That's what I would now assume, because one of the players who uses loads of mods is on and playing and everything's been completely fine. So I'm gonna assume it isn't mods, and it was the server host doing something funky, and that funky thing made the server's connection unreliable for, 20 minutes, and I just happened to be playing during that time. That's how I'm gonna interpret this situation. I don't know how else to handle it, to be honest. All right. So Halliwell gave me permission. I can use the rest of this silver. I'm gonna make a silver knife. There we go. Yeah, life is good. Life is good. I'll make a stronger weapon someday, but for now, we're good. Need to actually get metals and stuff, to be honest. Yeah, the fishmonger. Dude, the fishmonger is... He's this is the third fishmonger. They keep dying. I had a whole experience the other day when I was playing, I was playing off stream. As you can see, I started working on my weird house. This is my, my place. It's got, I like this part from inside. I like this design. But aside from that, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. No idea. I was not actually trying to go to sleep. But when I was working on this, I was building, right? And I was making noise. And so I aggroed like these two goblin brutes, these starred goblin brutes, and they came inside the town. They like went into the ocean and came in here. And then they started battling the fishmonger. And the fishmonger killed both of them, but right before the last one died, it killed him. And then the fishmonger spawned a mistle, and that mistle killed the super powerful guy. So it was really funny, to be honest. I love moments like that. It's like seeing the Diverger run around and do stuff and there be conflict. It's like, it's super cool, to be honest. It's super cool. All right. I guess I should like fight some goblins or something. What do we have here? We got some needle arrows. I should make some fire arrows. Need some more firepower. That's basically all I can do now anyway, is make a... destroy things with fire arrows. Make some cool stuff here. What's that? Poison arrows? Nah. We want fire arrows. If you're new to Path of Magic, or if you're new to Enigma, fire arrows are everything. So, what I want to do is I want to go get more resources, more metals in particular, because we don't have any silver, and that's what I feel like doing. I could work on the house a little bit. Maybe I'll do that if I die and I get tired of fighting. But my plan now, you're welcome to join, Hal, if you want. My plan now is to take this cart and take advantage of this Gobbo Knight here, because the planes in Path of Magic or Enigma Mode, goblins drop a lot of different kinds of gear a lot of different building materials. We don't have a goblin camp near here, but we do have a vast plains, and it's nighttime. So in theory, I can run around out here and make sure I have my knife actually withdrawn. I can run around out here. Oh, I didn't get rested. How silly of me. Let's fix that real quick. I'm losing valuable nighttime. Honestly, this is the first time I've ever, in Valheim, wanted the night. Because basically, if you run around the plains in the daytime, there aren't that many goblins that'll spawn. But if you run around at nighttime, there's loads of goblins. They spawn in like these whole packs, and it's perfect for fire arrow fighting because the goblins will spawn in like a pack of 5, and if they haven't seen you yet, you just shoot them with a fire arrow, and then it explodes and you get the crit damage. So yeah, that's my plan. I'm gonna do my best not to kill Hal or myself, but I'm losing valuable nighttime here. I need to oh, sorry, I shut the door on you there. I need to spawn these gobbos. These gobbos here. Let's see. It's funny, the nature encroaches, right? So now our path has trees blocking the way. Oh yeah, the spear! Thank you, thank you. I hear someone. Where is he? There he is. Oh, disconnection icon. There it is. Only for a second, though. And what time is it? 1:24. I wonder, why is Hallowa just acting like he's just standing there? Aren't you scared of this 2-star goblin? No. Uh-oh, no! Ah! This looks weird. I feel like something odd is happening here. Hiya! Hiya! Yeah, so oh. Well, that makes a lot of sense, actually. I was gonna say, I saw Hallowa get yodoed by the goblin a couple times. And also, I only saw the disconnection icon for like a moment. Kind of weird. But I definitely, like, I mean, anyone watching the stream saw that. Like, that 2-star goblin, it hit Hallowa like 4 times and nothing happened. His shield didn't even break. And then he just, like, walked off and just died randomly. So, definitely something laggy going on there. I'm very amused that I seem unaffected by it. I don't know what that was about. But I guess we'll see. Ba-dum. This is why I like knives. As long as you pay attention, then it's all good. Yeah, also I wouldn't assume Darko got DC'd. He may have just logged out. Like, it says disconnected whenever the player logs out. So that just means literally, like, the player disconnected. You disconnect when you log out or when the world crashes. Both disconnection. From me, at least, this isn't the same as what was happening earlier. I got like a little bit of a lag spike there. And then, yeah, Darko did log out. But I'm not convinced that that's why. Unless, like, we can replicate that pattern. I guess I should look through the mod list you sent, Darko, and see if there's anything I know spawns things. Or if there's anything you're using that isn't, that's server side, basically. But I'm not convinced, to be honest. Because you were online when the server had like 12 people online and it was functioning. So why didn't the problems happen then if it's from mods? You know what I mean? Like, and that's why, like, I know I bring up the mod packs and I mention things. But that's just because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I have to think of, like, the different possibilities. I'm not convinced that it's Darko's mods causing that issue. But that's mostly because I'm still here and I didn't get disconnected. Mr. Gobbo! Yeah, I love fighting Goblin. They're so fun. I don't know what it is about them, to be honest. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I got greedy there. Oh! I even got the loot! Look at that! That's so lucky! I guess that's the other side, right? Because in Enigma Mode, 3 times... Or sorry, in Enigma Mode, you don't get the loot 2 out of 3 times, but then 1 out of 3 times, you get 3 times the loot. So because this was a 2-star Gobbo who would normally drop loads and loads of stuff, I got lucky, and I even got some silver. Wow, that was a really good, I got really lucky with that 2-star. It was worth it, Hallowa. It was worth it. We got all this stuff. Look, I can't even carry all the stuff he gave us. What did we get? We got 3 silver, some black metal, and a bunch of ash wood. Just from one goblin. It's so funny too. Because the other day I was like, man, it really feels shitty when you kill something and it doesn't drop anything, and you kill another thing and it doesn't drop anything, and you kill another thing and it doesn't drop anything else. But now I see what the other side of that is. It does feel shitty when that happens, but then it feels really great when you get a bunch of stuff. Although that was the first time I killed a 2-star goblin and then actually got a bunch of stuff. Normally I hope for a bunch of stuff, and then I get the goblin laugh and I don't get any loot. It's so brutal. What's this? What's this? This place is so peaceful. What was it? They just had that one 2-star goblin? Come on, we need more. We need more problems than that. Guess we can take... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, look out! Look out! Look out! My mouse is a little messed up, so, yeah. Okay, all good. Was that a Deathsquito? I didn't even see him. Whoa, God, I didn't see any of these guys. What am I doing? Oh, I know why. You know, when I used to play Valheim, I played on low settings. Make sense? And in low settings, you don't have all this wiggly grass. So, like, I keep not noticing monsters because they're in the grass. It's pretty funny. I didn't even know that was a thing. It's so peaceful. It's so odd. Here, I need a hoe, actually. But I guess it doesn't matter. You don't happen to have one with you. Oh my God! Those freaking things. I love the exploding Deathsquito. Really, it's so funny. Because at least in normal Valheim, the Deathsquito is going to kill you. Right? Every time it's going to kill you. If you don't pay attention, it's going to get you. But in this one, sometimes you get lucky. You know what I mean? And it's really funny seeing them just explode. Ah, you did have a hoe. Ah, that's awesome. Yeah, this is my game plan. I'm gonna try and make this hoe better. I'll take good care of her and make sure she's well taken care of. Don't want to break your hoe. It's important. Yeah, my goal now is just to kind of make this path bigger. And on the way, find stuff. Yes, Fire, you figured it out. That's exactly what I did. Fire figured out the trick. So basically, in Enigma, the monsters take loot 2/3 of the time. And that's actually to bypass... That isn't because I want to take loot away, if that makes sense. It's because I want the 3 times world modifier for wood and stone, but I don't want the 3 times world modifier for monster loot drops. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah, what is it? Roll out of the cart. There we go. That's how we do it. Look out, Hal! Uh-oh. Oh! I don't know why I thought that would be okay. Oh man. Yeah, I get so distracted when I'm talking. I was like, I'm just hoeing this path. It's fine. Making jokes about hoes. All good, all good. The locks didn't like my humor. But yeah, as Fire said, so make it so that when enemies die, they only drop loot 2 out of 3 times, so that the average is the same as on normal Valheim. But you get the benefits of 3 times the loot from stone, metal, all those other things in the game. And the reason I did it that way is because I want people to have like really easy access to building. You you can think of Enigma as like it like unlocks Valheim so you can build pretty much everything from the beginning if you know how to get the stuff. For example, you could just play in the Black Forest and never leave, and then everything's fine. If that makes sense. You can get all of the different things that you need. You can get all the different building resources, etc., etc., etc. So let's see. So there is no command for removing the mist. It's like a mechanic. I gotta look up. One second. Let me see. Mist area. I'll do a search through the scriptus. Okay, so basically every Thursday, all of the mist is removed from all the biomes except mistlands. In addition to that, there are ways players can get rid of mist. But I have to find it. Yeah, it looks like I only left one way to get rid of the mist for now. So you have to have a Mist Walker sword. And then you just slash. Then you get rid of it. But I can remove the mist from that area. Because normally it wouldn't be there. It's only there because of the server restart, pretty much. That interrupted the timer, the self-remove timer on the mist. I want to learn more about how that works, because I've actually noticed that some timers can survive a server restart, whereas others don't. Which doesn't really make sense to me. I would have assumed they would all fail to survive the server restart. I don't really understand why some timers would and others wouldn't, but we got gobos! I'm gonna get him. Yeah, exactly, Fire. You get it. And it also causes another thing, basically. When people first join, they always freak out because they hear goblins laughing and they don't know that it's because the goblins took the loot. I'll just use fire arrows. Yeah, I'll stop now. I want to blow Hallowa up. I'll try and just use them far away from you. Wahahaha. I gotta respect the meleeers. That looked cool. Whoa! What? What? What happened? Oh, there we go. See, this is more like the Valheim I remember. To be honest, I often found that, like, when I played Valheim, I couldn't actually do melee around another person because of how the lag affects combat. You don't even have to lag that much for melee combat to be, like, wrecked. Like, melee is really, really sensitive to lag. You have to have, like, a very solid connection. So in general, I usually try and avoid it when I'm playing around others. That's what I learned before. But having the what's it called? Having the bubble shield helps make that a bit more reasonable. Because that way at least you're not gonna get one shot, probably. You know? You might get two shot, but I was very confused about that, actually. I guess, oh no, the goblin got both of us. But, like, I've seen that happen a couple times. Like, earlier... Oh, I gotta get this rested buff. 1 second. Earlier, a death skeeto somehow killed both me and Hallowa in one hit. Like, how? How does that happen? I don't understand. Doesn't it just attack one person at a time? And the explosion is just visual. It doesn't cause any damage. So, how did that death skeeto kill both of us? That's also like if you just saw the goblin, if you're watching it from my stream. It's like, how did that goblin... He like killed both of us with one melee hit when we weren't near, like right next to each other. You know, it's like, it's kind of funny. Not really sure how that goes. But it's alright. I got better networking and I'm on a VPN, so yeah, this is life, basically. Nothing else I can do about it. I always just learned, like, when I'm in single player or I'm alone, then I'll do melee. But when I'm around other people, I use ranged. That seemed to work pretty well. Because it's sort of like the monsters. Every extra player basically doubles the size of the monster's hitbox. Makes sense? And if you account for that, then it's easier. But it is definitely one of those things, like... Valheim, it's lucky that it has all this other stuff in building and exploring. So people just kind of avoid intense combat next to each other. At least on the server, I've noticed that's how people play. Like, maybe people will play with one other person, but you don't really... Well, I haven't seen people, like, playing as a group all doing melee. Like, Valheim itself kind of stops you from doing that because it just doesn't have the networking performance to back that up. But what are you guys doing to my body there, huh? Oh man. Yeah, exactly. Ah! I'm so bad at seeing these Deathsquito. It's almost comical, to be honest. It's all good. I got fire arrows. These locks can't get me. I'm nice and safe. I adjusted the fire arrows over the weekend, so they no longer crater the ground all the time, which was happening before. Where'd he go? What are you doing over there? Oh, I missed. How do I miss a locks? Oh no, I got him! I got him with the back explosion. Hiya! Wait, where'd the other one go? They're smart, they run away. Oh, I love exploding arrows so much. Oh. Yeah, exactly. That's what happens with the melee and the networking and everything, but it's okay. It's okay, I'm not too fussed about it. To be honest, that's why I prefer Valheim when death isn't punishing. Because personally, I don't think that the Valheim's like, it makes death very, very punishing. And I don't really think that that is necessary. Like, it doesn't really help the game. And it makes people even more frustrated when they die in a way that they felt like wasn't their fault, which Valheim does a lot to people. So it's like, I'd rather they take a more comical approach and they don't punish you, because that way if the player dies because of, you know, some kind of unfair issue, it's not that big of a deal, because the player isn't punished for something they didn't do. They just die and, you know, go back and get their body, and it's okay. It's not a big deal. Personally, I think Valheim's a better game like that. I don't think that being so afraid of death that you don't risk dying because you don't want to be punished, you don't want to lose your skills. Valheim removes 5% of your fucking levels on default. Do you realize how brutal that is? That is so fucking hardcore. It is ridiculous. Imagine if in any other game you lost 5% of your total levels when you die. Like, there's a reason that that isn't a thing anywhere else. As far as I know, it's just, if people hate it, they literally feel like you just deleted part of their character. Like you just wasted hours of their life, because it takes a while. Like okay, if you're leveling from 20 to 25 in Valheim. Doesn't really matter. But if you have like level 80 skill and you die, it's really harsh. Like I personally I hated that about vanilla Valheim. I definitely like I'm one of those people who thinks that you could just get rid of the entire skill system in vanilla and have everybody's skill be the equivalent of level 40 in that skill, and the game would feel almost identical. Like, yeah, it's kind of nice to be able to develop your skills, but then it makes this really irritating meta where people like build little things in their base and then they sit there for 30 minutes just like jumping over and over again. And like, I can't blame them for doing that because the game removes your time spent, you know? It's like, it's rough. It's really brutal. And like, I understand it's like, oh, but it's a survival game. Like, I don't know. Like, there's sometimes, just because something is punishing doesn't mean it's worth it. And like, this is coming from me. Like, you know, Enigma's pretty punishing. You know, it'll blow you up. It'll destroy the things you build in your base. It attrits you. It destroys all of your weapons, takes them away. Like, even by my standards, 5%, even 1% is just nuts. Absolutely nuts. So good. I'm done ranting for now, though. I want it to become dark so I can fight some more goblins. That's my motto right now. Just miss goblins, apparently. Oh my god. I'll hit you eventually. Are you sure that I'm being... What's the word? What's the word for when people... Superstitious, yeah. Yeah. Are you sure I'm being superstitious about the arrows fire? I swear the goblin, like, it freaking knows, man. It knows I'm aiming there and it moves. I swear. Come on, Mr. Gobbo. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Run away from me at your own peril. I think I've shot like 20 fire arrows and missed almost all of them. But it's okay. I don't like how the bow feels past level 60. It feels like a fucking machine gun, and I really I remember one of my first experiences with dealing with other players on a public server is the fact that people will cheat and they'll like set all of their skills to 100 in single player and then log in. And you can tell because like someone will log in and they use a bow and it's just like like what the fuck? They can shoot like 8 times in the time I draw one. You know what I mean? It's like not very balanced really. But hey, it is what it is. Nothing I can do about the skill system. Hey, a Diverger trophy. Nice, nice. Getting a little bit of stuff here. Got some random loot. I'm just happy I got like 2 silver and that made my day. Oh, all right. It's getting to be nighttime, so give me a moment. I'm gonna get my cup of tea that's been steeping forever and is kind of cold. I guess I should probably go somewhere smarter. Let's go up here. Yeah, there we go. I'll be right back, and then I'm gonna fight some goblin. Got wrecked. I got wrecked. I just poured all that tea in, or poured all that milk in my tea. And then found out that it's all sour. No tea for me. Hey! Oh. Oh, interesting. It worked for this rock, but then it got rid of that one. Hmm. That's funny. Oh, I have a fang spear now. I'm good. All right, let's see. There we go. We got our bubbles. Now it's nice and nightimey. Although it is not wise to not have a rested buff. So here we are. Let's get a rested buff real quick. And let's see. Ah, here we go. Bum bum bum. One moment. Just need to send this message real quick. Bada 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 boom. Let's see, what time is it? Nice, okay. What happened? There we go. Okay. Cool. All right. Got a rested buff. Now we're in the dark. There should be some gobbo packs, like proper gobbo packs, you know? We just gotta find them. It's probably a decent spot to leave the cart. So little visibility. Oh, I hear someone. I hear him. But where is he? Looks like a nice... Oh, there he is, there he is. Get him! Oh, I guess we can be a little bit more, we don't have to worry as much because we got bubbles, right? Oh, no, your bubble's gone, okay. I guess I can try and... There you go. I can see how you can kind of be a class that makes... Oh. You could be a class that, like, does range stuff, but also can give people bubble shields. Because, to be honest, in Valheim, healing, or at least in Enigma mode, healing doesn't work very well. Because things tend to one-shot you. So even though you may get full health, like, it doesn't really matter that much. But being able to give someone a bubble shield is really genuinely useful. So you can actually, like, save people's lives if you notice the bubble breaks and then you pop it back up, right? So it kind of makes a support class kind of deal. The visibility here, I can't see shit. Oh man, how does cursing work in live streams? I said the F word a couple times earlier. I normally don't curse that much, to be honest. Sometimes I do, but I try not to. I don't mind cursing out of humor, but I really don't like cursing out of aggression. Although I guess, you know, I'm not that aggressive really, so. Surprise, surprise. Where are the goblins? We're walking around their plains at night. And what? I just hear laughing. Hey, is this mist clearing? Oh no, I see. We were in that stuff. Ah, we went up this way. Okay, okay. I know where we are now. Hey, here we go. 2-star. Nice. Hello, Mr. Gobbo. Let's see. Try and use my blocky magic skills. My bubble's up, so I should be able to stun him. Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, because on Enigma, when your bubble breaks, it stuns all nearby enemies, so you can use that. Uh-oh. Oh, he's gonna get me. Oh, I had the bubble up. Okay. Halloa saved me. Yeah, that's more typical, right? We didn't get any loot. Classic. It's okay. It's okay. This is my plan. Just run around. Hope for the best. Wait, now that I think about it. If I have a glass of Pinot Leo here full of milk. Why did my... Oh, it was a new milk bag. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me. Just trying to get the taste of sour milk out my mouth. Hey, a fishmonger. Will you buff me? Yes? No? Not gonna buff me? No? Yeah, that's right. There has to be an enemy and then they'll do it. $256. Where do I have all this weight from? Oh, inventories. Inventories. We'll find the cart eventually if we keep going this way. Because this is the other end of the circle. We, like, wrapped back around. So if we keep following this path, we will get there. Hey, a coin trader! Oh, shit! A coin trader with a staff of lightning? Damn, that's a lucky roll. We could buy that. If you want a staff of lightning. It's funny, you can get magic weapons earlier. The problem, though, is getting a good supply of magic food is pretty tough until you actually have, like, you can get Mistlands gear and stuff, or you're near the Mistlands. It's possible, though. Like, we have a decent amount of magic food, but that's only because we don't use it. When you actually use it, it goes by very quickly. I hear something. Where? There he is. Aha! Nice. Nice. It's a nice Fenring set. Fenring's so awesome, to be honest. That's usually my go-to armor. I love Fenring. Oh, I don't have any food. Smart, smart. It's okay. We made it back to the cart. Now, I definitely noticed something weird here. That rock, for some reason, didn't replace its... Oh! Maybe it's because the campfire's here and it's at peace. Oh, maybe. Could be. Could be, could be, could be. 35 bear pull. Oh, why do I have all that? That's where all the weight was coming from. I see. Hey, some food. Thank you. Whoa, you had some serpent stew. That's the good stuff. Oh, you know, that's what we should do. We should get some serpent meat. Need some freaking serpent meat. There's usually a bunch of serpents on the coasts near the plains. And we're in the plains. So, in theory, there's some serpents over there. I guess we'll see, though. Nice. We got some silver. Cool, cool. I feel like there were a bunch of serpents. Where was that? Was that just luck? I got the impression there's always a bunch of serpents, but I haven't seen any recently. And it's been so foggy. Sometimes I forget about all the weather effects because I often develop in end clear. So it's like always clear. But honestly, I appreciate the fog. I mean, I don't literally like it, like in the moment, I don't like it. But I see how having the fog makes that moment where the sun's out feel really awesome. So it does actually matter. Hey, a goblin trophy! We can summon a goblin friend. That's something I haven't really gotten into yet, is using the... You can use the trophies to summon monsters. So you can make, like, your base have a bunch of friendly goblin that fight the enemies that come around. So you can, like, work around base defense by summoning a lot of enemies using trophies. Hey, there we go, Mr. 2-star. I was looking for you all night, and you left me. Hey, I wasn't carding. The goblin was carding. 219 damage? Dang, buddy. Is that really necessary? You stay away from me. Shoot their feet. Uh-oh. Wait, how did that not hurt me? Oh, I had a bubble. Okay, I see, I see. I was like, what? Definitely should have blown myself up there. Alright, I'm gonna use the mine laying strategy. Uh-oh. Hey, come back! I love how they they run away. They're like, you keep blowing me up and I'm on fire. I don't wanna. There's a 2-star, but he left us. Yeah, I have to change that fire putter outer because the syntax changed. So now instead of state dodge roll or whatever it is state action dodge, something like that. Yeah, I like the weather as well, fire. The only place I don't like the weather is the swamp because there's no variety. Like, I wish there was just one sunny day sometimes. Not even all the time, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's impossible. It's always raining in the swamp. I feel like it would feel darker if they gave it that one sunny day, you know what I mean? Who's this guy? Is he a coin trader? Nah, plain scout. That's cool. Hey, look at that. Nice. Let's see, I kind of feel like... I wonder. Your soul. I'm missing. There we go. Look out. Oh no, no lightning. We're all good. Oh. No, there was lightning. Oh, classic. Oh, there's another gobbo. So much easier when you can actually see the enemies. Yeah, my nighttime hunting plan didn't go very well. Got a couple things, but not very many, to be honest. Kerpow! 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 Oops. No! Yeah. Oh. Oh. Alright, at least we're getting wood and stone, though. That's always good. Always good. Nope. I wonder how often I miss with one of these fire arrows, and then it just hits something, like, important off in the distance and explodes. Hey, good shot. What? Ah, I see. I messed up the timing of the unstumped message. That makes sense. That explains why I keep seeing... Oh, look out, Hal! Alright, he's good. Like, we probably were both shooting at that thing and then missed, and then it eventually comes over here and then just blows itself up. Whoa, what else is over? Oh, are they fighting the plane scout? That might make sense. Hey, now that we can see, maybe we can find some serpents. There were so many serpents before. Now, where'd they all go? I don't see any. No lox meat. Alright. I kind of want to get in a boat. What is this fish doing here? My fish. I really like the fish in Valheim, to be honest. I find them really amusing. There is a, I know there's a goblin camp if we follow the coast a little bit. I don't even know if we can make a boat, though. Can we make a boat? Oh yeah, we definitely can. Okay. Just need to I just need to find 10 iron. 10 iron! Oh, look at that. Good stuff. Okay, what do we need for the boat? We'll need... one more deer hide. Oh no, good with that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just need to make all of the iron iron nails. And normally I would not recommend getting in a normal boat in Enigma, but I have a spot that's just a little bit away, I think. And I want to see if that goblin camp's there, because I vaguely remember a goblin camp being there. I vaguely remember. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, what's all this? Bum 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 bum. I got some scrap iron. It's cool. Guess I can load it up. Wait, what? Ah, this is that damn chunk thing. You saw that, right? Yeah. It's eating. I put the stuff in it. And then, yeah, this one's fine. But this one, I put all that iron in and it just got wrecked, right? That's this thing that can happen in multiplayer. Frustrating. All good, though. All good. Welcome, Hill Flyer. Welcome, welcome. Hey, that's cool. I didn't know these things could grow like that. That's really cool. I thought they could only go up. But it, like, went sideways. That looks cool. I'm happy. I like that. I've been planning these things. I don't know what to do with the vine berries, to be honest, but whatever. It's all good. I just put them in this chest. No, that's the meat chest. That's the yellow chest. Here we go. I'll just throw them in here. Nice. Alright. You know, yep, serpent stew. That's what's missing from my life. Need more serpent stew. Okay, but to do that, we need to withdraw 10 deer hide. So that's in monster bits. That's here. Up here? Yeah, there we go. 10 deer hide. Then we need our wood chest. We need 40 wood, right? I think it's 40. Let's see. 40 wood, 10 deer hide, iron nails, and the ancient bark. Should be good. Let's see how far this... I guess I need to pick the bark up. Bada bada boom. Nice. That's 20. There we go. 40. I always forget the ancient bark is part of the boat. Alright then. Okay. Boom. A boat. Alright, we got a boat. Ah, yeah, life's good. Life's good with a boat. Okay. I don't know if Hallow, do you want to be brave enough and get on this boat with me? Or foolish enough. I want to find this goblin camp. I swear there's a goblin camp here somewhere. But I'm gonna be smart. And bring some more food this time. Unlike last time. I guess we can cook some more bunnies, right? Everyone loves cooked bunny. Nice, nice. Okay, so I got lox meat, got bunny meat, and then there's a little bit of black soup we can make, right? Yeah. We're gonna run out of those blood sacks soon. That's okay. I'll just make a few of these. Nice. Okay. Hiya! Ah, classic. Classic. See, this is another great example of like not using 2D UI elements. Like you look here and you place stuff and then you take there's no menu, right? That's something I really love. And like my head it's sort of like if it doesn't have okay, if it has too much 2D UI, then am I really playing a 3D game? You know what I mean? Something to ponder. Okay. So here we go. Now, do I try and put this cart on the boat? I mean, I already know the answer. I'm gonna try. I don't know how that's gonna work. It tends to not work very well in multiplayer, but I guess we'll see. Gonna adjust this a little bit. Here. Bada bada boom. No, I used all the wood. No, it's okay. Okay, so we know go in here. Boom, nice. Good distance. Honestly, I think the cart can just get in. Let's see if it works. I could take the loot out. Maybe that would be smart. Alright, let's be a little bit reasonable here. I'm just gonna make a couple chests. Toss all the stuff in the chests here. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. Oh yeah, take all. That's a button. Yay! Inventory. Hooray! Yeah! Nice. Okay. Now the cart's ready. Not the end of the world if the cart blows up or something. And we're not going to go very far. Well, I don't know if Hal's stupid enough to get in the boat with me, but we'll see. Maybe he's a fool. Mwahaha. Hey, that works so smoothly. You might want a faster... Hey, it tells me that? I didn't know it tells me that. That's kind of funny. Ah, no, I do remember now, yeah. Because it warns... I wanted to warn players, because they're used to vanilla, where you get in the ocean and it's, like, empty. But oceans here are not very empty. They're full of serpents. This is kind of cute, to be honest. I haven't been in a boat in a while. Like a long, long while. Alright, oh. Alright, there we go. Alright. Okay. I don't know if Hal's coming. He didn't say anything. So if he doesn't respond, I'm gonna sail off in this boat. And maybe no one will ever see me again. You never know, really. I think I'll be fine, though. It's totally gonna be fine. What could possibly happen? As long as I don't get lost and I just stay here, fine. I don't see anything here. Alright. Time to go find that goblin camp. I'm pretty sure, not completely positive, but I'm pretty sure there's a goblin camp just like right around this coast. I vaguely remember seeing that, but we'll see. I've learned that pretty much in no map, you don't want to go into the ocean because then you have to start navigating using the world tree, which is fine until you have to like run away from something or sail away from something. Are any of you surprised? Like, you see this? I need to go that way and the wind is coming from the opposite. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. So good. It is what it is, really. Alrighty. Let's see. This is... Okay, I guess I just got it. That's right, sailing in Valheim. Here we go. I need a quest boat. You don't have to deal with this as much in the quest boats. Especially because some of them have constant motor. So, like, it's really not a problem. It's all good, though. I should probably, bubble up. Can I throw my spear and loot it without... Like, how does it even... I'm trying to remember if it falls through the boat or not. Here we go, making fast progress here. Yeah, it's funny, this is normally, like, I would be terrified. I'm already having flashbacks to when, like, you're new in the game, and you sail, and you see the plains, and you're like, no, 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 no. But we live in the plains! So I don't feel that way. But that's mostly because I'm not really even moving fast enough to... to go anywhere. Yeah, I got some wind! Yeah! Ah, but now I gotta turn to the right. Of course, of course. Okay. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I gotta go that way? Ah. I swear. I swear. Freaking wind. Oh. I wonder, maybe, what if the wind, like, didn't stay in the same direction? You know what I mean? I think it does change in, like, set intervals. And maybe there's a chance for it to not change, you know what I mean? Maybe if I get stuck here, I'll have a better time with the wind. It'll change by the time I'm unstuck. Yeah? Yeah? Huh? Yeah? I see you, Mr. Deathsquito. Don't think I don't see you. I see you. Man, these are those nasty sandbars too that like wreck, right? Because you'll sail and you think you're safe, and then you get wrecked by a Deathsquito. Well, here we go again. Back into this. You know, I wouldn't mind sailing on 1 speed if I could actually get out of the controls and look at the views, but I can't! Because when you sail on 1 speed, you have to be at the rudder for some reason. Even though on the other ones, you don't have to. I guess it's because your character's, like, moving the oar or something, right? Because there's a little extra animation on 1 speed. Whereas if I go to 2 speed, there's no more animation, see? Also, no more forward momentum. Oh my gosh. I'm remembering why the path system exists now. Like, it's all coming clear to me now. Oh, there's the Yogluth spot. I think that's where the goblin camp is. It's near that. Come on, wind. You know you want to change up, wind. You know you want to change up. It'd be just my luck, too, to find a serpent now. I'm waiting. Something will find a way to kill me. Ooh, I see some flickering lights. What's that? Is that like something a player did or what? Wait, does the Ygluk boss altar have lights in it? I'm confused. Are they fires? What are those? Oh, hey! Wind. Yeah. Ah, yeah. Now we're kicking. Now we're kicking. Alright. Interesting. I've never seen a Yglith spawner on an island like this. That would be a really... How would you even fight him there? I've learned the hard way. You should never have boats and be in them near Yglith. Because he makes those flaming meteor things, and they just completely wreck. Alright, there's a vial and some gobos. Anything else? I swear there's a goblin camp here somewhere. Oh, hey, it's right there. I see it, I see it, I see it. Ah, yeah. Alright. I got a new plan. We're gonna go warship mode here. I know the goblins are over there. What happens if I start, like... how far do I have to shoot it? That's so satisfying. Oh, alright. You gotta, like, not power them up too much to get the right arc. It's funny when they explode in the air like that. I'm a little bit too far away still, but obviously I don't want to actually get that much closer, right? I've also been really lucky. I haven't seen any serpents, which is kind of weird. I don't know what happened to all of them. See a bunch of nonsense coming my way. Now, this strikes me as probably a bad idea, but I won't really know until I die. We got these skeletons here, but what I'm more concerned about are those. Oh, and I'm not even rested? Ah, how silly. Ooh, a 2-star fishmonger. Are you gonna give us a buff? Yeah. Thank you. Run! Yeah, this is my buddy. Oh yeah, I got that Verger buff. Yo, that's strong. Hey, no, don't destroy my boat. What are you doing? What are you doing? No, that's just unnecessary. I know I was bombing your camp from the boat and literally attacking your homes, but it's just not right. It's okay. I got the melee superpowers here. Alright. He's gonna teleport right there. Yeah, sucker! Nice. What? How do I get encumbered? I really need to get that belt. I should just go buy one at some point. It's funny too, because it's not like... I mean, we're in this plains area, but there's a giant path going back to the center, so like... It's not like... wait, whoa! Hey! Hey, calm down! Calm down, Mr. Shaman. This guy wants retribution. I mean, I deserve it. I was bombing their home. You know, literally. They didn't do anything wrong. They didn't even know I was there, and a Viking ship just starts shooting them with flaming arrows. It's not really fair, is it? I don't think it's fair at all. Oh, this is the stuff Hallow put in there. Yo, yeah, that's level 16 hammer. Oof, that's some power right there. But how do I get this cart? I wonder, can I like run the cart out of the boat? I've never actually tried to do that. I'm always trying to keep the cart in the boat. But I guess I can do it this way. Oh yeah, I just push it, right? Yeah. There we go. Perfect system. Come over here, please. No! What? 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 Alright. Alright. Let's be a bit reasonable here. I definitely need some stone. So I can make a fire. Oh, but it's raining! Ah, classic. It's okay. It's okay. First steps first. Need that workbench. Where's the workbench? My brain's not braining. Why did I forget where the workbench is? Oh, no, it's covered by the chat thing. There we go. It all makes sense now. Okay. Does that mean there's some wood in here? I didn't bring any. No, there's not enough wood. Alright. First things first, get this cart out. It looks like there's a two-step process. You gotta get the rungs out first. There you go. And then you let go of it. And then once the handle's out, then you can just... Yeah! Push it. And it perfectly lands where you need it to. It's all good. All good. I'm actually surprised I haven't died yet. Normally, if I get in a boat, that's just a bad idea. To be honest. It's okay. We got this cart. I don't have a wood cutting axe because I still haven't gotten one. But that's okay. I'm just going to use my knife on these trees. Should be fine. Alright, now... Yes, now I can make the workbench. And now that means I can repair this. Oh, good thing I did that. About to get wrecked. And I can also repair this. Awesome. And now I just put all of my stuff in the cart. Okay. Now let's be smart. Make sure our bubble stays up. Yeah, yo. Sometimes it takes a second, but usually it works. Okay. This verger guy, I have a feeling he's going to be my best of friends. So I'm going to put the cart next to him. And I'm just going to try and, like, bait things over here. Oh, yeah, look at that. There's a goblin brute. That looks perfect. Oh! Missed. Yeah, got him right. Yeah, and all your goblin friends. Mwahaha. Someday I'll get the timing right for the explosions when they're running towards me. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Where is he? There's the big guy. Get Big-O. Big Gobbo there. Is that a vial? Or a Lox? I hope it's a Lox. They don't have so much health. I think I gave them too much health, to be honest. Hello, Randy. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I know. I'm actually going on an adventure for once. It's true. Hey, where'd you come from? Little ninja goblin. Oh, yeah, those mistles. They pack a punch. Nice, nice, nice. Why is he not coming over here? Maybe I'm too far away. Hey, I got it right that time. First time for everything. You want to go, Mr. Gobbo? You want to go? You want to go? You want to go? You want to go? Hiya! Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so if you're wondering why there's so many mistles, it's because the support mages are actually usually really bad at staying alive. So we made it so every time they attack, they make a mistle if there isn't one. That way when they try and heal or use a support move, they can actually fight, because the mistles will attack pretty much anybody. But basically what I was trying to do... It looks like the night's going to end soon, and I'm still alive, which is kind of crazy. But I was trying to find that goblin camp, and now I know where it is. It's definitely here. So now it's just a matter of making it back alive. Oh man, that guy hits hard. Nope. Oh! Ow! Jeez. Mr. Fishmonger, no! Ah! Almost shot the boat. Oh shit, he's gonna kill the fishmonger. That ruins my plan, don't do that! Don't kill the fishmonger, no! No! Mr. Fishmonger! I don't have any food for him, no! Oh no! He was gonna carry me! What do I do now? Now I have to actually... What? Oh, it's going... Hey, a serpent! Hey! It all works out. Nice. I was waiting for a serpent. Hey, Mr... Whoa! I don't like these odds. I don't like that. Nope, 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 nope. You can leave me alone, please. I'm not rested. It's not right to fight a Viking who isn't well rested. Don't you know ethics? Uh-oh. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. He's on fire. I'm not on fire. That means I'm winning. Yeah! It's okay. I got carried by that diverger. Yeah, and of course, the neutrons. Those devils. Oh, man. Alright. Where'd that serpent go? Hey, don't attack that boat. I'm watching you, Mr. Serpent. I'm watching you. You wanna tell me you're here and give me more time to shoot you? They always start with a roar. Always, always, always. I guess that makes sense, though. Oh, it's a 2-star serpent. Oh, great. I'm probably not going to be able to... maybe I'll be able to kill him before he runs away. The problem with these guys is they run away. Yeah. It's okay. You'll come back. Wait, is that another serpent or the same one? No, it's the same one. Is it? Yeah, it's the same one. Okay. They just got all curled up under himself. I got all confused. Hey. Gonna get so much meat from this guy. I don't know why he hasn't run away from me. That's kind of weird, to be honest. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, you sail away. You'll be back. You'll be back. I'm gonna be patient this time. Yeah, here's my plan. I just fight stuff, get loot. That's it. Basically. Now I can actually see the goblin camp. That's kind of cool. The hell? Oh, I never killed that first one? Okay, okay. Definitely need to make a fire real quick. I need stone. Why is there no stone here? Didn't I already pick some stone up? Yeah. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. There we go. Time for a rested buff. Ayo. Nice. Okay. Oh, nope, didn't get it. It's alright. Bum 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 ba dum ba da ba dum bum bum ba dum ba da ba da ba dum bum bum dum. You ready, Mr. Serpent? I'm still resting. Don't try and fight me. You're interrupting my beauty rest. Need to wait here until I can actually shoot. Is he interrupting me? I guess I can kill him. Looks like, don't want to rest near a blood-crazed serpent, huh? Yeah, sucker. It just occurred to me why. So, yeah, if you haven't noticed, serpents in this mode drop lots and lots and lots of stuff. And I always wondered why it is that they drop so many things, but I just realized it's because serpents don't have a ragdoll. So that means that they don't lose a third of the loot. And that's why it's not just that they drop a lot of stuff, it's that they don't have the third removing thing that happens to everything else. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. Nice. Got the boat. See, this is kind of how it's actually kind of cool. I see that I like boat experiences when they're short and my base is nearby. But when you're like super far away, it can get pretty frustrating, to be honest. Nope. 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 Alright, let's get that rested buff. Now I should be able to actually get rested, because that serpent's gone. Out of wood. Always something, isn't it? Always something. If I'm not out of wood, I'm being killed by Deathsquito. If I'm not being killed by Deathsquito, I'm out of wood. Oh my god. Someday. Yeah! Alright, cool. Reasonably safe now. Use my knife. I've never gotten... I think most of what I've gotten so far, wood-wise, I haven't even had an axe or a pickaxe this entire time. I still haven't done, like, the very basic progression things. It's kind of funny. It's really... I guess I can rant a little bit about a development thing, now that I'm just kind of fighting here. But basically... I almost started to limit things more recently. I don't know how to phrase this, but basically one of the problems that happens on Enigma is that players have to manage their own progression, because as you've noticed, you can get pretty much whatever you want. You can do other things. And that totally changes progression, right? So it's very confusing for players who are used to progression being completely linear. And so I almost went down the route of making a lot of restrictions and limitations so that, like, when you're in the center of the world, you can't do certain things. But after talking to a couple of the players, I changed my mind. I basically had a complete change of heart. And now I believe that one of the draws of Enigma is that you can do whatever you want, and you have almost all the build objects and stuff early on in the game. I didn't realize it at the time because I was listening to players talk about being frustrated with progression, but ultimately I don't think it would be good, because honestly, like, one of the things about this server is that you're free to kind of do what you want and play in a different way and join on different characters. So, like, really, it makes a lot of sense that I just let people do what they want. And that is, yeah, it is jarring, but once you get used to it, like, it's an interesting thing. You know what I mean? Alright, now I have to actually be careful. There's so many goblins over there. There's an ice mage, though. And oh, no, what am I doing? I forgot about my bubble. The ice mages are really powerful. Like, crazy powerful. So that's why I'm being a bit reckless here, because I know I can get away with shooting them a couple times before the ice mage actually... Nurks! Oof. He almost got me. These shaman, they're so fast. Look at them. Look at him shuffling. Look at that. Who did that to you? Who made you so fast? They should be jailed. Nice. Alright. That's good. That goblin shaman's down. Alright, so what's going on here? Whoa! He killed everybody! Dang, I did not expect that mage to live. He must be starved. Oof! Did you see that? What is this guy? Oh, it's a gemologist? Ah, he's 2-star. No wonder, no wonder. Okay. Yeah, gemologists are like... Yeah, do I have rubies? Yeah. I would trade with him, but then he would go away. And right now he's like allowing me to just farm this whole camp. Like, look at this guy, he's just brutal! Brutal! He's so powerful! The power of an ice mage, huh? Nuts, absolutely nuts. Yeah, look at this. Now we got a bunch of loot from this camp. Oh, wow. I am shocked I haven't died, to be honest. It's very unusual. Definitely not. I also came here in the nighttime. Makes it even more crazy. Oh, look at that. We got flint. Oh, yeah, this is it. This is it. Now I just gotta not get played. I got super lucky with the RNG, because that ice mage is like carrying the whole place. But you have to be careful in these goblin camps. The fate can play its hand in funny ways. Very, very funny ways. Oh my gosh, I definitely need to get that belt. Let's see. I'm sorry, by the way. I've seen people have been talking in chat, but I don't even know. I don't even know what they're asking. Let's see. Bum 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 bum. Darko said, "Could anyone tell me?" Ah, for making smelters better. So yeah, there are master crafted smelters you can buy from coin traders out in the wild. Hey, I'll find a serpent. Nice. You guys were smart to not come with me. I'm pretty sure I would have died. It's just like the monsters are easier. So I'm alive. Oh, it's funny. So the mastercrafted smelters, it depends. They have different fuels, like wood instead of coal, and they smelt things way faster, and sometimes are much deeper, like hold 100, for example. Nice, nice. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure I don't get too distracted here, because I got a chance to loot this goblin camp. And it looks like all the goblin here are dead already. And the events only can trigger when you kill goblin. So as long as there's no more goblin here, then probably I can just loot everything. And I'm not going to just get, like, wrecked. We'll see, though. And the gemologist, like, if you actually look closely. So you see how... Oh, he's an empowered, tough, 2-star Durverger gemologist. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, so you can give them gems, and they'll trade you for another gem. But then they disappear. And right now, I like how powerful the Ice Mage is. He's, like, super powerful. So I'm gonna keep them around. But yeah, we're getting some other loot here. There we go. This is what I was going for earlier. I wanted to fight stuff and get more loot. But I kept dying. Where is that from? Oh, that's I see. That's from that left half script. I should probably help him touch those up at some point, but it's all good. I'm not too worried about it for now. Alright, yo, Mr. Locks. Hey. Whoa, he's so strong. Holy crap. No wonder that guy's just icing everybody. Ah, yeah, and they're all weak to frost. Ah, yeah, that's true. Yo, we're getting hooked up here. All right, nice, nice. There's so much loot, awesome. Am I gonna actually get back with my stuff? That would be crazy. To be honest, that would be totally crazy. Plenty of stuff, though. Yeah, I like pick up like 2 piles and then my inventory's full. Good thing we got a cart, though. Nice. Dang, look at all these chests. This goblin camp had some insane RNG. It's got like 5 chests in one area. Hey, I got the wooden pole arm. Or wooden gear. Cute little room. Another chest? Holy smokes. There's so much. Okay. And another one! 8 chests in this goblin camp? That's a lot. Even getting like 3 or 4 is a lot. Alright. Alright. I guess I can destroy these things, right? Don't I get leather? Yeah. Ah, barely anything, though. Oh, leather scraps, though. I actually need the leather scraps. Nice. Hey, that's actually a decent source of leather scraps, too. Cool. Yeah, because I didn't do normal progression, right? So one of the things I'm paying attention to, one of the things I'm paying attention to in this playthrough is I'm trying to figure out exactly how progressing in like other ways feels. Because the idea here is that you can just like kind of go to any biome and start. And then you're like, there's a way to make things work. Make sense? Mostly because of the RNG and the loot system. You can just keep fighting things and then eventually something something that you need will drop. So it makes the game a lot more flexible. All right. This camp, I honestly, I don't even know what to do. Now it's actually, the camp's cleared. I'm alive. I have loot. What, what do I do now? I could reset the camp. And I think Mr. Oh, I think our gemologist buddy here would live. Do I have any eater food? If I had some eater food, I could heal him. I don't have any, though. Tragic. Let's see, how many coins do I have? 600, huh? Not enough. Not enough to reset things. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. I can just be happy that I managed to clear this camp. That is very weird. Let's see, I feel like I could probably get more coins, though. I could sell stuff to him. What can I sell here? Bone fragments, but I don't have enough of them. Rubies, but I don't have enough of them. I think I actually made wood and stone sellable recently. It's really cheap. So I think it's like 1 coin each. But in theory, if I sold 400 wood, do I even have that much? 100 to... No, this is 100. No, I don't have anywhere near enough. I have like half the amount I need. I guess first I should see if that even works. Let's see if I haven't actually tested the wood selling yet. Let's see. Bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Do you buy wood? You do! Yeah, so basically wood and stone is worth like 1 coin each. So it's not really worth selling to get coins, but in a pinch it can be useful, right? Which is what's happening to me right now. Because, right, I need to get 999 coins so I can reset this goblin camp. So I only need, like, a bit more than 300 more coins. So, there's some more wood. And then, nice, 7 silver. That's pretty good. I could, maybe I can sell the flint, too. I feel like they buy flint, but I don't actually remember. I should probably figure that out. Let's see. For now, though, we're just going to keep going. Because if I can reset it, that means... Ooh, silver ore. Nice. I'm really happy with the silver. I was wondering before how it actually felt. But it doesn't drop frequently enough or in high enough quantities that, like, it actually replaces silver mining. So mining silver is still the best way to get silver. But you get, like, a slow, steady trickle of silver from doing a whole bunch of other things. And it makes it feel like you actually care about the items more and you want them. You know what I mean? So, let's see. I think I can sell some flint. Let's see, though, because he might not buy the flint. Maybe it's a swap for something else. Let's see. Oh, no, it's 100 coins. Hey, that's all we needed. Hooray. Nice. And so now you can see, like, this is kind of the loop. You can do things with coins, and you'll see what I wanted to do now, because now I have 999 coins, right? And so basically, what I can do is I'm going to build this right here. Yeah, it got his attention. So now he's going to come over here, and he's going to try and take, well, he's going to take the coin pile, basically. Oh, maybe he doesn't like the water. He might stay where he is, actually. But you saw he noticed and then started coming closer, right? I was just trying to get him away from the center of the goblin camp. So now I'm just kind of going to push him over here. And once he gets in the water, he should try and get out of the water. And then he'll go over to where the coin is. And he might even take it. Are you going to take the coin? No, he's not taking any coins. Well, I guess that works out. Oh, yeah, no, I needed those coins. You can't be taking those. Alright, alright. Looking good. Okay, cool, 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 cool. So now I should be able to just reset this goblin camp. My buddy old friend over there is going to keep me alive. And I'm just going to go here, build it. Nothing. Maybe I'm not close enough to the center. Let's see. Where is the center of this camp? It's quite big. Oh, that worked. Oh, it lagged. Oh, I could take that coin pile. Yeah, so now I'm actually... I might get the DC icon and stuff. We'll see, though. Oh! All good? Yeah, it did it twice, because I realized I didn't actually add any protections to the coin pile thing. There we go! Now we can actually fight! Yeah, suckers! Oof! Whoa, they're so brutal! Oh my gosh. This guy just freaking farms everything. Yeah, good thing I can't aggro him, as long as I don't hit him directly, then I'll be alright. Gonna teleport. And now he's just like waiting over. Yeah, and he healed. He healed from the goblin. Oh, nice. Oh, this went so well. I know I said I'd stream shorter amount of time, but I was getting too much loot. Getting too much loot. And this only went well because I got super lucky. And this gemologist who just like one hits everything is right here. He's carrying me. Let's see, do I have 10? I do have 10 rubies. Okay. I got a plan. Getting loads of ashwood from this. I'll just harvest this. Whatever's here in the place now, I'm gonna loot it. And then I'll go back. But before I go back, I will show you what the gemologist actually does, because while here he's been carrying me as if he's like my Hallowa or something, keeping me alive. Now, we got loads of loot from all the things he's been killing. Is there anything else up here? Looks like there weren't that many goblins here. There is one over there. Uh-oh. Sucker! They're so brutal. Look out, buddy! Oh man, these things are so strong. Makes sense though. They're 2-star, empowered, and tough. I don't even know how the text is formatted that way, which is kind of funny. It looks very purposeful, but it's not purposeful at all. That is a complete accident. Absolute accident. Doing great though. I wish I could bring this guy back with me. Nice. Look at all this loot. You want to go, Mr. Locks? Why don't we get your friends to come stampede over here? Honestly, the gemologist is not normally this strong. If it was like this every time, I would definitely nerf it. But I just got lucky, I think. And he happened to get empowered before he got killed. So then he became so strong that normally he can kill enemies and heal before he dies. And the ice mages in particular are the best at fighting. They're really, really, really powerful. Mostly because they have like these slowing attacks and they have a lot of AoE attacks as well. And that makes everything pretty nuts. Nice. Okay. Let's see. I guess now there's probably just a couple chests in here. Alright. Wait, can I actually damage these this way? Let's see. Nah. What do you want, Mr. Locks? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah, the rogues. Randy says that the rogues are really strong as well. Yeah, they are. A lot of the Diverger are quite strong, to be honest. I just find the ice mages to be like crazy powerful because they slow enemies down and have a lot of AoE attacks. So they're better at preventing the mob from landing a hit on them. Whereas the other monsters, they tend to get overwhelmed and then stunned because the monsters like catch up to the Diverger, if that makes sense. But that's something that you'll notice, like, in Enigma, the player is basically... There's a lot of things that are super overpowered and, like, really, really strong. Like, too strong. Just burning all this down. Oh, that's funny. And so there's something I like in video games where, basically, you're very powerful, but so are the enemies. So you could one-hit things, but also you get one hit really easily. Makes sense? For me, that's like the sweet spot I enjoy a lot in video games. Because that way, I still have a bunch of really cool, explosive, powerful abilities, but it's not like they just allow me to just cheese everything and never die. Make sense? You definitely can get to a point in Enigma where you don't really die anymore because you know how things work and you avoid problems and you just kind of stop dying. But that takes a long time. You have to really learn how the mechanics work, and then you get kind of used to it, just like any other game, really. But people, they tend to struggle because there's a lot of things in Valheim that work, but I added, like, scripts to counter them in Enigma. So it's harder to, like, cheese monsters. Certain monsters teleport around and do a bunch of crazy stuff. And, like, here you can see how crazy the RNG was. The previous goblin camp had 8 chests in it. 8 chests! That's so many. This one had 2. Or maybe 1. I don't remember. This looks pretty solid though. I think I can head to the ship. Just gonna aggro this goblin here. Here we go. I'll try and fight him normally. See if I still got it. Uh-oh. Come back, my goblin friend. Oof, I strafed the wrong direction. Uh-oh. Oh. I went for that last hit. If it didn't stun him, he would have killed me. Or he would have hit me. I think I might have died. I don't remember how much the non-starred goblin does if you're not wearing any armor. Alright. Looking good. This camp's cleared. I didn't get any of the events, probably because I wasn't really the one killing the goblin. In all fairness, it was the Verger. He did all the work. It's okay, though. It's okay. Alright. Looking good. Got that. So now it's time to take all this to the cart, get back to the boat, and head back. Hey! Got some goblin friends. I don't want to fight these, though. I'm feeling like I don't want to press my luck anymore. I'm just shocked that I survived this long in the first place. That's like totally nuts. Oh, dang, man. You wreck. You really wreck, don't you? Alright. It's time to end our handicap. I'm going to show you what the Diverger Gemologist does. Although it might not work because he's become tough. And sometimes I forgot about the tough system. So it won't work. But let's see. Let's see how it goes. Got so much loot. Ah, yo. Nice, nice, nice. Well, definitely going to have an easier time building now. Look at all this ashwood. That's going to be cool. We reworked it recently, so ashwood, obviously in the actual ashlands, is always going to be the best source of it. But you can get a lot of ashwood from fighting goblins in the plains. You can actually see that you don't actually get that much black metal. I only have 31, right? And that was something that, like, black metal is normally crazy, crazy abundant. And so the idea is to make it, like, something people actually want again. If that makes any sense. So let's see. Moment of truth. The Diverger Gemologist says, give 10 gems to receive 20 of another. But will he actually work? Or does this empowered tough ruin the thing? Well, we'll find out in a moment. Because I just so happen to have 10 gems chilling. Moment of truth. Hey, it worked! Yeah. Alright. So now you can see that we gave him 10 rubies, And we got 3 iolite, 3 bloodstone, and 3 jade. Make sense? So the gemologist is a way to swap gems for other gems, pretty much. I think if I remember right, if you give him 10 rubies, you get 3 of all the Ashland stuff. But if you give him 10 Ashland's gems, then you get like 20 of another one. Something like that. I don't actually remember. But now you can see there's no more gemologist. And that means that I'll be killed really easily. So it's time to head back now. We're going to go back. Somehow. Where's my boat? Ah, boat's destroyed. That's not surprising. I'm actually surprised I'm not destroyed, to be honest. Now let's see, though. Will I be able to remake the boat, or am I, so to speak, stranded here? Oh, no, we're good. We got everything we need. Okay. All I need is some wood, then. Make a little workbench. Let's see. There we go. Bada bada boom. I don't need that much. Nice. Look, there's even this nice little spot over here. Alrighty, there's our workbench. Nice, nice. Okay. So not only do I need to make the boat, but also I need to make a ramp to get the cart up into the boat. Make sense? So let's see. Where did I put... I swear I picked up the rest of the stuff. What did I do with it? I need 40 fine wood and 10 deer hide. Okay. Alright. 40 fine wood. And then 10 deer hide. Nice, nice. Okay. Got our boat. I was worried for a second there. This happens because the boats, their data gets adjusted. And so that causes them to get replaced, and then they think they're floating, basically. So that's why that was happening. No biggie, though. Not a big deal. Alright, what's all this? This is all... serpent meat, right? Yeah, I'm gonna make it a little bit closer over here. It's probably good. Bum 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 bum. I'm glad we got at least one serpent. Yeah, 2-star serpent though gives loads and loads of meat. So now we'll be able to make more serpent stew. That stuff's so good. Nice, 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 nice. Now I just need to make a little cart staircase, as you saw earlier. I love putting carts in boats, to be honest. It's one of my favorite things. I think that's probably fine. We'll see how it goes. As you can see, the carts are adjusted in Enigma. So, you look at this cart, it's got 4,000 pounds in it. But look at this. I can move it around, and like, yeah, it's slower, but it's nowhere near as slow as they would be in traditional Valheim. You'll notice a lot of that kind of stuff in Enigma. It reworks a lot of the inventory, so they have more space, pretty much. Alright. There we go. Get rid of this. Am I actually going to make it back? This is so weird. The wind is in my favor. Oh, no, 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 no. It's just in my favor to turn around. Yeah, there we go. What is this? So weird. What, is the cart going to survive? Yeah, see, when sailing is like this, it's really cool, to be honest. Like, I love being able to, like how you jump, and, like, you can accidentally jump off the boat. You know what I mean? It's like, it's so cool. And like, there's something about being in a boat that's heading off in a direction, and like, you're not steering it at the moment. It's like thrilling, you know what I mean? Like, there's something magic about how that feels. That's why I really like it when you have wind, you know? Personally, I would make it so that the boat was less realistic, but that's just me. Okay, so I think we need to go over here. Yeah, we're actually really lucky with the wind right now. That's awesome. And I've learned the secrets. Boats are fun when you keep the travel distance short. What's that goblin doing there? The one goblin. The one goblin on Goblin Island. You sucker! Yeah, this is the experience, you know, you're in the boat, it's going crazy, you got nice views and can look around. That's the good stuff. Real good stuff. What is that? That looked weird. There you go, there's our little forest over there. I can't believe I lived. Oh man, that's so crazy. Oh, a serpent. Follow me, my friend. I will eat you. Only a 1-star serpent? Lame. It's okay, we want him to keep following us. Yeah, if you've noticed, on very hard mode, everything's way faster. So, you might think you can outrun a serpent because you're used to in, like, normal Valheim. But very hard mode literally makes everything faster. Hiya! Where'd the serpent go? Aw, he turned around. I guess that's okay. Here we go. Nice, look at this. Now, how do I get that off now? I guess I don't really need to. It's all safe, it's here. We got a bunch more loot. I somehow did not die, which is still absolutely nuts. Very, very unusual. But I think that's it for now. Let's see, I've been streaming for a while, right? 3 hours? Yeah, 3 hours. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching today's Enigma Mode stream. I'll be back on Wednesday. And if you want to play Enigma Mode, you are welcome to join us here on the Path of Magic, which is a public server. Anyone can join. You can even use mods and client-side stuff. Although, I do ask that you try and be careful. You know what I mean? There's certain mods that cause problems, so you got to avoid those. But in general, I believe in the players having freedom to do lots of different things, and I learn a lot from seeing the different ways people like Valheim. So if you're interested in like a totally different Valheim experience that's made about like making the game last longer, if that makes sense. Valheim carries itself really well in the beginning, but its mid-game and end-game is really weak for various reasons. So, okay, let me rephrase. The mid-game and end-game experience for most players is weak. I think that the tools are all there to have a really fun experience. It's just most of the time the way people play, they don't end up having that experience. They can't find other people to play with, etc., etc. So if you want to play with other people on a crazy server where people are pretty communal and share things and will teach you how to do things, then check out Path of Magic. Free to join. Anyone can play. You just need to have a PC. It's not crossplay compatible at the moment. This server isn't. But if you want to play crossplay and do Enigma Mode, you can do that. You just have to set it up on your own server. I don't have this server with crossplay enabled. But you could set up a server and enable crossplay and then play Enigma Mode on that server from your Mac or from your Xbox or soon from your PlayStation. If you want to learn more about Enigma Mode, just go to Thunderstore and search for Enigma Mode. And then you can get started. It's something you can play in single player. It's totally unlike what you're used to with mods. Because this mod, when you have it on single player, you can invite your friend who has no mods installed, and they'll have all of these crazy experiences. It's totally different than what people are used to. So if you're into that, well, I got options for you. Alternatively, I'll be back on Wednesday. I do these streams on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And it's a way for me to stay in touch with the players, also have more of like a gaming experience so I'm not just in development mode all the time. And that helps me make sure that the mechanics are doing what I expect them to. And it also enables me to fix problems that other players don't even know are a problem because I mean, let's be real, it's pretty easy to assume that I did something on purpose because, you never really know, right? But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful time, and I'll see you on Wednesday.